2023, obviously, you had quite a few big guys in the product, especially the varsity, like Potter. 2024, there's been zero influencers, zero footballers, zero rappers, nothing, and we still done the numbers we've done. So when everything's in place and then we've got the right guys in it as well, it's going to be crazy, 100%.
Yo. Yeah, can you just help me grab this shit, bro? Clumsy guy, bro. Trying to break my shit, man. Billing the boss, man. What am I not?
I think Dylan's filming. Next one. You edit that quick.
Okay, Dylan. Dylan's active now. TikTok general, yeah? Smashing the TikToks, bro.
Yeah.
Time to call this, sir.
Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year, sir. I've got the goods.
Happy New Year, man.
Man, sick. I went in the mic show. Back, yeah? Happy New Year. Thought you were coming back. Thought you were coming back. Thought we were seeing him in 2025. You seen Luke?
Chilling, bro. Tell him, man.
Nice time off.
Yeah, man. Chilled, relaxed.
What did you got to do? Seen a whole heap of food in your story, bro. I love food on. Jeep and he's chefing it up. Nah, that break was needed still.
How was your Christmas, bro?
You really hit the gym?
Yeah, on a diet as well. That Christmas food. Crazy.
Yeah, get money extenders. Nah, my kids are alright, bro.
I just had a present.
Having presents for the kids, bro. Like, yo, real talk, though. Man, sick of renting this now, bro.
Need to buy one, man.
Why? Where's Dylan? In there?
Yeah, he's shooting. Yeah, man.
Yo, do what, Dominic? Hello. Yo. Nah, man's been watching that vlog series, though.
That was funny.
Yo, you know one thing I say about that vlog series, though? Anytime you watch something back, I just feel like something can always be better, so it's like, it's a good insight, innit? It's a good insight into the brand and what we was up to last year, but yeah, I just feel like, because it's unstaged, unscripted, it's like, oh, yo, man, I'm clocking a lot of things that we missed, innit? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Which I just wish that we would have got, but it is what it is. Plus, bro, right now, we're like 6 months behind. We've got about 5 episodes. Should be a good little episode still. This one, tomorrow, got a meeting. Got a meeting with a clothing agent that I've known probably for about 5 years now, 4 years. So yeah, it's happening, man. Them things that we was talking about last year, stars and stuff. Hopefully this year it's happening. And then what else is planned? Yo, some samples came in over Christmas that these men haven't seen. To go through the samples. Dylan's shooting some content, that's what I was chatting to him this morning about. And to get some reels out on Meta, generate some dough for the denim, the varsities. Have that meeting tomorrow. What else? Right, that car's loud. And then yeah, that little sit down, got a little sit down plan that I was talking to you. With them, man, Blue, Leon, Samzy, MJ, Franklin. Just different people that I've met along this journey, innit? Just so we can launch the vlog series. Then we might come with some good questions that they want to know. Again, on stage, unscripted. Yo, Dylan! So we're going to do that in the barber's, Leon's barbershop. You know, in the cut, innit? Next to Eddie's Supreme Grill.
I think that will go well. It's going to look good.
No, it should look good. Took a lot of inspo on the location from that Hoffer, innit? But yo, let's get, obviously I've seen all these samples, innit? So let's just pull them out. We'll get them on the reel. We'll get prepped up for that meeting tomorrow. We'll look over these, we'll take some notes. And yeah, if we need to try a little bits on. Yeah. You know what? Something about the logo is not cutting it. shitloads of examples ready for the year. So I think the showing the agent all of this stuff, I'm going to be in a way better position than I've ever been in, you know, to showcase garments. Luke, what shop do you think the brand aligns with? Yeah, because the conversation is going to be about retailers tomorrow, innit? What shop do you think the brand aligns with best? Like, where would you find it?
Right now, somewhere like N.
And
Yeah. Or Selfridges.
so it's like, for me, store-wise, I know there's more JDs and there's more foot asylums than what there is of the likes of like End and Selfridges and stuff like that. So I feel like for affiliation and brand alignment amongst other brands, anybody would say they'd want their brand to go in Selfridges and sit next to like Gucci and stuff like that. But it's like, what do you want? Do you want the brand credibility, or do you want to be getting to the mills? That's just something that I need to think about, because last year all we've been focusing on is focusing on quality, making sure that, like even with this, with the lining and stuff, the type of stuff like this, bro, a lot of people that come in that I've seen the acid wash said, yo, it's too warm. But then I can appreciate product like this, Dylan can appreciate product like that, so can D. But it's like, if you was gonna go in your commercial shops, your JDs and your foot asylums, that's a hell no. Give us the standard fleece. So yeah, there's just so many little components and little things that go into where you place your brand in it.
Where do you see this? Where do you see your brand though? Not like where you
Sports Direct. Yeah, Sports Direct is the end. That's the end of the brand's max start now. Yeah.
It's like, I want to say, where do you want to see it? Like,
all right, so look, you know what? Look, just perception. I feel like a lot of brand owners will say, Selfridges or Harvey Nichols and this and that. Do I think I've got the quality to go in there? I think we'd all agree, yeah, the quality is there if you wanted to make that move. But is that move going to bring the most money? Like, at the end of the day, bro, everything is about money, innit? Do you know what I mean? He orders for 300 grand, 400 grand, 500 grand, or do you want to go in your likes of Harvey Nichols and Selfridges, and you might work your way towards getting a 40 grand order, 50 grand order. And it's like when you do the math and take off the VAT and everything else, it's like it's not actually too much, but the wow factor's there in it. The man them can say, right, you got your brands on Harvey Nichols, it's a good look. What do you think, Dylan?
I think no matter where we go, selling through the website is always going to be strong for us. So I think it's just about making the right pieces for the right stores. Maybe we could have a small collection in a JD or somewhere, and then another small collection in a Harvey Nicks or an N. But I think the main thing for the brand perception is going to be the website. As long as we keep doing the socials properly and the website properly, we're going to keep growing. And then it's just about the right place and the right time when it comes to stores, I think. I don't think there is a right answer. I think we could probably go anywhere and make it work. It's just about what's right at the right time.
All right, look at this here. Here's a good point. Look at Hoodrich, yeah? They went down that route of Foot Asylum, JD, whatever else. The brand blew up over all these years. And then look at the number. Look at the number that they sold for. And it's like, bro, any brand owner, if they ever sold for that, you're going to want to go on the exact same route. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of people were slating that brand at one point because it went too big and it ended up on every Tom, Dick and Harry. But at the end of the day, my man got to the bank and got to the money. And whatever he does next is on him, innit? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you can't laugh at those sort of figures. And yeah, we'll see after this meeting, see what sort of traction we get. Dee needs to work on a roadmap today that's going to get presented to all of these shops. Now within that roadmap, we're going to show the whole year of what's available. So a lot of these products, over the next few days, we need to conclude on a collection for each season this year, put it into the roadmap, give it to the agents. The agents will send it to all of their connects, and then we'll just see what traction we get back. So at least while we're working on it, focusing on the brand, the agents can focus on the bigger stores, do you know what I mean? Securing them sort of places. And then yeah, so our online store that's working, commercial stores that are working, and then yeah, everything will be good. And another thing as well, I mentioned it before about the sort of ages we're actually focused on buying clothes. One thing I've realised, everybody who was buying into my brand 9 years ago, 8 years ago, everyone's matured now. So everyone's out of that phase of buying bare tracksuits. So what does that mean? We've got to target the younger guys now and still keep them guys. So that's going to be a task for this year. Bringing in new clientele, catering to the old clientele who aren't going to buy as frequent, but they're still locked into the journey and they're still going to purchase. So yeah, there's a lot to think about this year, but the hardest part's out of the way for me, just in my opinion, which was just getting all of these close together. Do you know what I mean? Last year we still made progression, but there was more progression made within this room of like dictating the direction of the brand and the products.
So what you're prepping for now, see this Asian meeting tomorrow, what's that actually about? What are you going to be discussing?
Looking over all the pieces, talking about price point, talking about which stores can accept which price point and who it's going to be easier to talk to. Like obviously, if you're talking to someone who's in JD, you're not going to want to... The price point that we're currently at isn't suitable for a store like that because they're even though our tech fleece is like 200 quid, the other brands that are in there are priced a lot less. Do you know what I mean? Now, whereas if you was to go into a Harvey Nicks or a Selfridges, your tracksuit's dirt cheap. Do you know what I mean? So it's just finding that right balance of where to put it. But when I do ask everyone who comes in, where do they think the brand should go? Everyone says Selfridges, Harvey Nicks. But they are people who've been locked in for years, innit? Do you know what I mean? I just feel like it needs to be this year, innit? Whichever way we go, it needs to be this year. Because running it yourself and just focusing on your online, it just causes too much pressure in this room. You know what I mean? But luckily it's worked in our favour because we've been able to go through all the pressures together. You know, like when the revenue from the site means so much, you've got to look at so many areas of how to make more. Boy, best believe when you're getting them orders and it's 300 grand, you're not thinking about your website. But we've already learned that now. So we're kind of working backwards. And I feel like a lot of brands go wrong by focusing on these mainstream stores, but not actually thinking about the core base of the brand, their website, their consumer. If them sales stop tomorrow in your likes of GD and stuff, are you good? Is your online presence still good? So we've gone from a strong online presence, things are working. If things are working for us within this room, not being too professional, just working and grinding, learning. Well, imagine when you apply a solid team to that, or you go into the mainstream with big corporates. It's endless where you can get to. This year is totally different to the past friggin' 8 years. So yeah, that's good. Yo, they didn't show you them fingers, Luke. Them reels that has been cooking up.
Yeah, man, I've seen it before, bro.
He's a monster. He's a monster.
Grinding them out, bro. Grinding them out, man.
Yo, D, show Luke that roadmap. But yeah, Luke, that's just a roadmap, innit? So that's what's going to get presented. Is there more stuff on there, D?
Down below.
Okay. Yo, here's a hard piece as well. We're going to give him a little sneak peek, yeah? Let me show him this. This here, different gravy, yeah? What's it saying? Obviously, there's pants to match in it. Bit of you. Bit of black. Triple black. But yeah, this is going to be like August, this. A few little tweaks. But it just goes to show how precise his drawings are compared to the real deal. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, the better your tech packs are, the better the product's going to be. No mistakes.
Yeah, that's my shit, bro.
Here's a jersey guy.
That's my shit, man.
Yeah, so
That's hard.
there's like 4 different ones in it. Zoom in, D.
Beef is my favourite.
Yeah. These two are a little bit louder, but there's just something about this one that I think is going to sell the best. Because for some reason, the ice cream just seems to sell out. So it's like the ice cream varsity is sold out.
You're supposed to have like a continuation as well of like a 3-minute.
God damn, Daniel. Showing too much, man. Yo, Luke, do you want to go and grab something to eat? Yeah?
What fucking time do you call this, me?
You know I'm always punctual.
We got Arkin upstairs, waiting on us. You've got us looking up professional, mate.
You set this up, bro. You pulled up the same time as me.
Oh, Mr. Hey, sorry to put you on the spot, pal. You know, introduce yourself. Who are you?
Hello, you alright?
Who are you?
I'm Ollie.
Hello, mate.
All of you. All of you. What do you do?
I'm an agent.
What sort of agent? 007 or a clothing agent?
Clothing agent.
What else?
Dealing millions, you know what I mean?
Got Ollie here today, owner of
Agency,
also owner of. He manages a lot of brands across the UK, dealing with wholesale, even overseas as well, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'll let Ollie take over with a brief introduction to himself, let the people know what he does. If they ever need to get in touch with him, which they're fucking not gonna. But yeah, go on, Ollie.
Basically, I'm just an agent who helps with design, manufacturing, e-commerce, sales across different tiers of stores across the UK, Europe, States, wherever really. So.
How do you find running your agency alongside your...
It's good, like we started Belly Air just as like a side project just to show people like how to do it. That's, we know what we're doing kind of thing. Yeah. So, yeah, it's good. It's good. You learn a lot on the way, don't you? So, share that.
Funny thing is, when I first met Ollie in 2000 and... was it 2000? When was it, 2019?
It was a while ago, yeah.
So I think I first met Ollie in 2019, went down for a meeting at his showroom in Northern Quarter. Discussed a few things. This is when the brand was progressing well. At the time, he had Belly Air on the reel, which is his main brand, his own brand with his partner James. So at the time, that Belly Air, that was just a small reel in there. That was like the foundation, basics.
Because we started in 2018, so we've only been like a year old.
Yeah. So fast forward now, 2025, smashing it. Mm-hmm. So I say, for you, just as an insight, just for people who aren't familiar with the running of brands, what was the main thing that made that brand scale up the way that it did since 2018 up until now, 6 years?
There's a lot of moving parts in there to have a brand, but you got to find them gaps in the market as well, where like people want that cleaner looking product. Resort wear is done really well, but yeah, you need them gaps. But you also need to have everything on point. You need to have the photo shoots, you need to have the marketing. Mm-hmm. Everything all needs to piece together. Really.
So, how have you managed to balance working with so many other brands, but then also running your own brand? Because for me, it's like running your own brand is a lot as it is, but then also managing other brands.
It's just the size of your team, isn't it?
Okay,
really?
how many people have you
got?
got?
Like 12 people there in the office.
Okay, so you're flying.
People from designers, merchandisers, e-commerce assistants, sales, everything really.
Just a point just to reflect on, just for anyone who's been watching the vlogs, if you look back to mine and Luke's interviews and we was talking about the process and just how the brand scaled, where it came from, I'd say back when I first met Ollie, I'd say I was at a point where, this was that Hoodrich era, innit?
Yeah.
Mercier hadn't kickstarted yet, did it? So it was still running, but yeah. So at that point there, I'd say 2019, I'd say I declined your offer, didn't I? In a way, didn't decline, but I didn't take Ollie's proposal at the time. So it's like I've been on my journey, got to where I've got to now. Certain brands have scaled, could have been me, but I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. So it's like full circle back now. Everything's came back around. Going with Ollie and his agency, see what we can do. I feel like the product's at the best place that it's ever been at. The direction's clear. The vision's clear. Just me and my small team have managed to get the brand to this point now. So I just feel like putting together a proper team to scale it where it needs to go, mainstream, in the right places, right shops. Yeah, I just feel like we were looking back 12 months down the line now thinking this was the beginning and who knows where it can actually go. So yeah, I think today we're just going to go over a few of the products. I've had a few more samples come in since I last met with Ollie, so this is our second meeting. So today we're going to piece together some collections, allocate the products to the right season, and try and just make a bulletproof plan to scale the brand.
This is where the money is anyway.
It's just good to have your opinion anyway.
What we need to know, what we need from you is to finalise what you're doing for spring summer, which is what you're doing. So then we can start selling it. And even if some stuff's not getting dropped till March, April, say, like we could still take orders and then you can kind of see
the trend of what
people are going for. Or shit, we need to order a bit more stock in there, like the number 50 on or whatever.
Right, sweet. So you just want that.
We try our best to do. It's hard when you've just got a new brand in the showroom to try and get them to do forward orders, but we try our best to do it anyway, just to better for everyone, innit?
Right. I'll get this roadmap boxed off ASAP, and then just the cleanest tech packs of all the things that are gonna look best and represented when people are coming in, and then to see how it goes. And then tomorrow when I chat to her, I'll just ask her all those questions because I've already got them in my list anyway. But the main thing is the price point and the fabric. Thank you very much, Mr. Devaney. All right, summary of that meeting. Well, I'd say perfect kickstart to 2025. Obviously, bro, all that hard work that was put in last year, it's like, okay, it's time to reap the benefits now, innit? So, you know, all them trials and tribulations that I went through over the past, I'd say 4 years, just figuring things out, it's like, yeah, it weren't meant for me and him in 2018 because I was going through my madness with my partner. Had a gut feeling, you know, stay on that independent route, but it's like now, man needs his paper, bro. So, mainstream, you got two options when it comes to a brand, bro. You either go mainstream and commercial and get the crazy numbers. Like everyone knows, bro, 100 sold 60 mil. They only done that because they went commercial and grew and expanded. Or you can stay independent, take longer. But I'll be honest, bro, I'm trying to get millions. So this is the direction that I need to go. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that there was just the foundation of our relationship. Second meeting, bro, when I first met him, I had fuck all to show. I was rocking with a Skittles tracksuit, shit clothing, still sparked interest from them guys. But yeah, it's a whole different conversation now. So it's like when they first came in, when was it, Dylan, when they came in?
A month ago, maybe.
A month, was it like November or December? So obviously they were shocked at the levels, do you get what I mean? So it's like, even just getting the brand to this point with this small team, obviously everything's a risk in it, but I feel like this year all the benefits are going to be reaped, 1,000,000%.
So how is he going to push? How is he going to push you? What is he actually going to do?
So it's not a case of him pushing me, it's just that he'll handle the brand, he'll put it in front of the right retailers, the right buyers, he'll middleman that connection between me and the clothing industry in regards to, like, you know, your Harvey Nicks, your Selfridges, your JDs, your Foot Asylums, your shops overseas. It's like, bro, he's got his black book of all the suppliers he's already got relationships with. So for him, bro, it's a much easier conversation. It's like me saying, yo, Luke, got this brand there from my guy Dylan. Or I've got to fucking sit there thinking, yo, how do I get to my man? How do I get to him? How do I even get a conversation entertained by these people? It's like a football agent, bro. Do you know what I mean? Every player has an agent. So yeah, to be honest, I feel like it's going to go really well. You know, the product speaks for itself. Instagram's looking great. We smashed last year. Plus, I feel like even just this episode as a whole, just for, you know, like episode 5, the start of 2025, like, bro, you can see, like, just even to be in this space with people like that, entertaining conversations like that, planning, progressing, manifesting. It's like, bro, we was chatting about this all friggin' last year, bro. Even before I started vlogging, do you know what I mean? Like, yo, I need to get back in the retailers. So it's like, just for me, it's a good point to be at. Because like I said, bro, in that little clip before, 12 months' time, I'd be looking back at this thinking, yo, fucking hell, you really did manifest it. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, how do you think that went, Dylan?
Good. I was just going to say, when I first came, some of the first bits of research you had me doing was looking at shops in France, shops in Germany, and how would we look how long that took.
Yeah.
Like days of work just to get a little sheet.
Bro, we
guys probably already have foots in the
yeah, it's like, bro, man are scavengers, man are looking through bins trying to find fucking the right shops and the right little, do you get what I mean? We must have messaged what, Dylan? You had a list of about a good 20-something fucking suppliers. No response. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, you're just a number to them, but when you've got relationships and rapport with people, it's a much easier conversation. It's like, let's just say, oh, Luke, I recommend you to somebody. I could chat to a man and they'd be like, right, you'll try to reach my man, didn't get back to me. To you didn't even see that message. It's overlooked. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think big start to the year. And for me as well, bro, I'd say, look, I got serious with the brand 2 years ago. Every year I've tried to get more serious. So I'd say when Dylan came, when you came in Feb last year, Dylan, we wasn't even operating on some proper professional capacity, in my opinion. When I say professional, I just mean like research, planning. All the research and planning really came in place when I had somebody to... It's like I can know what to do, yeah, but bro, I can only do so much. So then when Dylan's came in and we can actually say, yo, Dylan, focus on this, do this, boom, boom, boom. It's like, bro, that's just a small component to making a team. He was the first staff. He wasn't freelance. So I just say, bro, teamwork is fucking needed. Team members are needed. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, fingers crossed. And it's funny, bro, because as I said before, it's like the journey's been crazy, bro. For everything to now come back on the table, the stores, it's like, bro, don't get it twisted. I've done all this before, went in Foot Asylum, went in 15, 20 little independent shops. But it's like, bro, you're talking that was 2 years in with no knowledge. And now it's a whole different ball game. It's like, back then when I was getting dictated to, I couldn't really handle it, bro. Like, I couldn't really handle someone trying to manipulate the direction of my brand. Whereas now, it's like, then I had no clue of where I wanted to take the brand, the direction, the vision. Because, bro, you got to think, me and my man just started a little side hustle that worked. So it's like, as well, bro, when I was having those conversations, it didn't even really mean much at the time. Because it was new, bro. I wasn't aware of the clothing industry. So now it's like, yeah, man's ready for it. Literally ready, bro. More ready than I've ever been. So, yeah, hopefully we'll look back at this one day and it's fucking like, yep. Looking at that Kanye West documentary. Looking back on the good times. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like if the fact we beat last year this year, the majority of the year has been pretty and pretty research-based, pretty figuring things out.
Yeah.
We still beat last year. Like, I think this year, when everything's in place and we're going full steam, I think we're going to kill this.
Last year, we done so much research and planning. There was even a period of time where we were even fucking selling clothes.
I think at the start of the year, it was about 2-3 months where we posted like once or twice on Instagram. And people actually thought the brand had gone.
Yeah.
Like, people didn't even know we were still here. So then the fact we've done that and we still beat last year.
That's what I mean.
It's crazy.
Bro, I'm watching that Shopify like, yo, man's ringing the market like, bro, we're 10 grand off. Like, yo, we're close. Do you think we're going to do it? Then there's messaging me like, bro, we're this much money off. Do you think we're going to do it? Got done. Do you get what I mean? So the year, bro, for me, the team got sorted, but I'm still looking for new team members. So yeah, if there's any freelancers out there that want to get involved, hit us up. What else? The Instagram visuals were the best they've ever been. We started the vlog series. That shit needs to come out this week. The feedback that I've had of everybody in the industry and consumers has been fucking amazing, which shows that the direction that we're trying to take the branding is working. And yeah, we ended the year profiting, bro, beating the year before. And still, although last year was a lot about reinvesting the money that I was making back into the brand, right, there was times when my accountant's ringing me like, why have you spent so much money in this quarter? Because there's no sign of profit. Everything you've made has gone back in. And I'm saying to him like, look, all the money's going to come back in Q4. And he's like, inshallah, brother, inshallah, brother. And bro, it fucking worked, bro. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, that risk element, bro, fuck me. Man risked a lot. I didn't even pay myself for 5 months last year. Do you know what I mean? Just to be able to get to this point. Do you know what I'm saying? So, as I always say, bro, thankful, innit? Thankful. But yeah, this is going to be episode 1, Kickstarter 2025. It's time to get the story out now.
Just one more touch on last year. So
Go on.
In 2024.
Can you hear him? Is it?
Moving. So in 2024 compared to 2023, I know you got quite.
He's been here for 10 months now. He's on track for his 12 months, so he can get a microphone.
So 2023, obviously you had quite a few big guys in the product, especially the varsity like Potter. 2024, there's been zero influencers, zero footballers, zero rappers, nothing, and we still done the numbers we done. So when everything's in place and then we got the right guys in it as well, it's going to be crazy, 100%.
He wants a pay rise, doesn't he? But yeah, onwards and upwards, bro.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go sit down with a few of them on them. Samzy, MJ, Robber, Franklin, Leon and Blue. We're gonna go link them at the barbers in the cut, Leon spot. Chop it up, get into the brand story, kick some knowledge, And yeah, man, we're gonna have a good conversation. So we'll see how it goes. Over and out, Luke.
Still got a message here, you know. Can't tell you like that. He's still got a message.
All right, come.